Welcome back. Now, of course, this week, Council of State warned against change of regime in the country through unconstitutional means. The Council of State is an advisory council that counsels the president on decision-making, comprising the former heads of state, presidents, chief justices of Nigeria, president of the Senate, speaker of the House of Representatives, state governors, ministers of justice, and attorney general of the Federation. Now, speaking on the just concluded hunger protest, which became violent in some states, the Council noted that any attempt to frustrate democracy in the country will not be tolerated. The Council of State also passed a vote of confidence on President Bola Tinubu, applauding him for his achievements since he assumed office. I still have my guest right here in the studio, and let's just get on with this very quickly. Justice, I would put this to you. Now, the Council of State has given their vote of confidence to the President, and of course, some had different reactions following this news, especially knowing what transpired over the week, you know. So how would you react to this news of the vote of confidence given to the president by the council? Okay, for me, I feel that first, the persons, these votes are coming from persons who have worn exactly the same shoes. Okay. So maybe because they know better where it pinches. Because for some of us that are critics, we have our role as critics in order to be able to point the government into some things, insist that, okay, government, you did wrong on this and you did wrong on that. But for the persons who have been in on the same seat to be able to say, okay, we think you are doing well. I think that should count for something. Of course, it is not everybody on the Nigerian street. It's not every Nigerian that will accept that kind of verdict, because Nigerians eventually, we must remember, are customers and clients who have a right to decide that, okay, I've not been satisfied by the person that is supposed to be serving me. Okay. And they have every absolute right to pass such a verdict. All right. Now, Akifatike, very quickly, now, we can't wish away the fact that the protest had an undertone targeting a regime change unconstitutionally. Now, with what we witnessed across some states and the agitation for a military takeover, now that the vote of confidence has been passed, what should be done to actually restore extreme sanity moving forward?
Tell ourselves the truth. There are certain truths that must be told. They are very hard and harsh. Vote of confidence, for me, is neither here or there. I cannot mark my scripts. I must go out there to say that collectively, okay, we all must raise our hands. Like Professor Doya Kunle said, that we are not governing ourselves well, or we cannot govern ourselves well, or the template under which we are governing is not yielding the kind of results. The Council of States were there, so I'm in Joba. It's okay. I mean, it's a Yoruba way of saying that you sing and you make somebody feel comfortable when discomfort is the order of the day. I thought it should have been the fact that, thank you, Nigerians. We have all heard you. We as state governors must go back, because Mr. President is pleading with us that we should, okay, do certain things. And then we are also pleading with Mr. President that he must, you know, tweak and do certain things right. Yes, policy-wise, Nigeria needs to be recalibrated, but needs to be recalibrated properly. And that, I'm a communicator, Mike. I think what I heard is a little bit different. I had a heave of a sigh of relief. All right. And it's like halftime. Okay. And the rage is waiting to continue next time. But I must also try and balance. I think I like the brilliant, I call it brilliant because this is a discourse. Yeah. The brilliant point you raising about regime change and all that. Yes, we saw Russian flags. We saw, well, I think I saw hunger. People are still hungry, but I also saw people, yes, they said they are hungry, but they went after the justices of this world, people like him, people like my grandmother, people who are doing their normal, you know, kind of things. And one thing that I heard, they say, an hungry man is an angry man. Let me just put it that way. In the revolution, the French Revolution, at one point in time, Queen Antoinette, you know, the queen of the King of France, when they saw the crowd and all that, amphibly, I said, why are they protesting? They said they didn't have bread. And you know, sheepishly and innocently said, go and give them cake. Because she could really not understand. She ended up with her head cut in a guillotine. Mr. President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, my faith and my belief is that he understands a bit more, and that he's not going to dance to the tune of passing a vote of confidence or not vote of confidence. It's now time to work. It's now time to now make sure that the administration works and we get all inclusiveness and take a decision to
You made a valid point there.
Make Nigeria workable by not just looking at it straight-facedly and think that things are okay.
Let's get on to the final story now.